Good day to each and every one of you. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and remind all of us that our voting really does count. Up in Michigan in the Democratic Senate primary, Abdul Al Sayed won the election against a opponent that was endorsed by many and was backed by a lot of money. This just goes to show you it's not that wins the election, it is the voters. So I want us to be reminded once again that our voting really does count. This also reminds me of this talking point that is going around that in the South, where I am, black voters are a little bit more conservative, and Democrats of any kind cannot win, or a socialist particular candidate cannot win. Those are usually scare words, and those are scare tactics, and that is just voter manipulation. What that is an attempt to do is try to discourage people from voting for a particular candidate because they possibly may not win. So it is a discouragement, because then if that candidate possibly may not win, then there's no point in voting. Then if there's no point in voting for that candidate that might seem a little bit different, then there's no point in voting at all, because we know the outcome. So we have to understand that there are systems that are put in place, or wording that is put in place to have a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so we have to be careful of those manipulating tactics. So please make sure you get out and vote. But I also want this to be a reminder to all of those who are running in a particular campaign that you must run a race that the people want to hear. You must run a race that people do identify with the issues that are going on personally in their lives. You must run a race that says that I'm different from any other candidate. That is what won the election there in Michigan. It is the difference that I see in this particular candidate that does not look like the candidate that was before. So those are the things that are winning across this landscape. So again, I just want to jump on here real quick and just remind us again that our voting really does count. So go get ready and get prepared. Register if you need to register. Check your voter registration status. Don't just believe because you voted last time that it's still there. And then find out all your dates to go vote, whether it's advanced voting, early voting, wherever that starts, whether you're going to vote absentee. Find out all that information and get ready to go vote. Your voting really does count. And I wanted us to be reminded of that with this win that happened in Michigan. God bless you.